This is the University of Tampa. UT students travel from across the nation and around the globe to join a dynamic learning community. There are 150 academic programs, continuing studies for non-traditional students, and a highly ranked graduate school. Academic opportunities are extensive and rigorous, but this mid-sized residential campus retains a welcoming feel. With a student-faculty ratio of 16:1, students benefit from direct interaction with expert faculty, a faculty that is passionate about teaching and mentoring. Outside the classroom, UT enjoys a unique environment. Plant Hall, a National Historic Landmark, is surrounded by modern and historic buildings on 105 acres. UT's beautiful downtown riverfront setting offers a gateway to the heart of a vibrant city. Students are within walking distance of jobs and internships, and the recreational opportunities are endless, both off-campus and on campus. Students live in upscale residence halls and enjoy diverse activities, including performing arts, guest lectures, nearly 200 clubs and organizations, and a nationally ranked NCAA Division II athletics program. The UT experience begins with an innovative first-year program and continues with opportunities to challenge yourself in the honors program, to study abroad, to conduct research with faculty, to do an internship, to volunteer in the community, or to participate in multiple leadership programs. Explore your dreams, discover your talents, get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
In the late 1920s, the prospect of a Hillsborough High student enrolling in college was bleak. The nation was in the throes of the Great Depression. Businesses were failing, and many of Tampa's beautiful waterfront homes were left abandoned. The principal at Hillsborough High, Frederick Spalding, didn't see these barriers. He only saw bright young students who were in need of a place to continue their learning. In 1931, collegiate-level courses were offered at Hillsborough High. This would later become the University of Tampa. On August 2, 1933, Spalding arrived at the doors of Plant Hall with a 100-year lease from the city and a firm resolve, and with the turn of a key, opened the door to the University of Tampa. In its fledgling years, UT was fortunate if it could collect half of the tuition due from its students. It was only through the dedication of its professors, who worked without pay, that the university survived the Great Depression. Over the next several decades, UT grew slightly, enrolling up to 1,800 at times, starting several sports teams, and even began accepting students from other areas of the country. But in the early 90s, the growth seemed to stand still, even stop. UT needed new life, some passion. UT needed strong leadership.
In 1995, Dr. Vaughn became president, and UT began to transform. 1,000 UT students has become 7,200, and we are now entering our 17th consecutive year of record enrollment. All the while, UT's academic profile continues to increase. There has been $350 million in new construction since 2000. We have added 7 new residence halls, academic buildings and labs, as well as athletic facilities. Plant Hall even got new carpet and new windows. UT now has more than 3,000 events annually and 200 clubs and student organizations. We have won 13 NCAA Division II championships, and since 2000, Spartan teams have won 35 Sunshine State Conference titles. As a member of the University of Tampa Spartan family, you are a guiding force behind UT's remarkable success. We are alums, students, parents, and friends, and together we are changing lives. We are individuals, yet the greater whole is only complete when we work together. You have helped make UT a vibrant community with growing resources and a superior reputation. Just like in the beginning when professors worked without pay, the spirit of giving at UT remains strong. Last year, nearly $14 million was donated to the university by thousands of generous supporters. When we strengthen education, we strengthen our job force and our nation as a whole. Donations support academics, campus life, and a student's ability to afford an education. Your participation is what matters most and shows that our Spartan family believes in the future of UT. Whatever level of support, your gift is important to us and enables UT to provide the challenging, high-quality education that has defined our university. Thank you for helping UT achieve such great success.
Write down their records on the roster if you want, so you don't forget.
I got it.
Yeah, I remember reading the article on it that they just had their senior day and they won the pledge last night. I was like, holy crap. I have that on.
Let's tell you.
I have that on so they can hear it. So just
Welcome to Flagler College. Here are tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the Flagler College Saints, who enter tonight's game with a record of 10-2-1. A defender from a junior from St. Augustine, Florida, number 2, Shannon Matai. A defender from St. John's, Florida, number 3, Hannah Delord. Forward, a senior from Southbury, North Carolina, number 4, Annie Habib. Midfielder is a junior from Annapolis, Maryland, number 8, Chloe Byrne. Forward is a senior from Paraguay, number 11, Maria Castellino Mujica. In goal is a sophomore from Milton, Vermont, number 13, Madison North. Forward is a sophomore from Akron, Ohio, number 14, Liz Hall. Forward is a sophomore from Sweden, number 16, Josephine Nielsen. Midfielder is a junior from Orlando, Florida, number 18, Aaron Winsler. And defender is a senior from Collierville, Tennessee, number 22, Lauren Lannon. Head coach of the Saints is Ashley Martin, assisted by Tim Stoltenberg, Errol Sattler, and Concepcion Sanchez Requero. And now, here are your University of Tampa Spartans who enter tonight's game with a record of 7-5-1. And goes the freshman from Houston, Texas, number 0, Megan Hessel. Defenders, a freshman from Farmingdale, New Jersey, number 4, Christina Margadana. Forward is a junior from Melbourne, Florida, number 3, Elena Barr. Defender is a junior from Boca Raton, Florida, number 8, Quinn Knapp. Forward is a sophomore from Southborough, Massachusetts, number 10, Catherine Hosted. Forward is a junior from Garden City, New York, number 17, Jackie Boyd. Defender is a senior from Raleigh, North Carolina. Number 18, ready, Tylo. Forward is a junior from East Lyme, Connecticut. Number 19, Stephanie De La Boca. Midfielder is a sophomore from Chalfont, Pennsylvania. Number 20, Brooke Sayegiro. Forward is a sophomore from Lutz, Florida. Number 22, Madison Macalo. Defender is a junior from Sarasota, Florida. Number 22, Gabby Desvita. And defender is the sophomore from Naperville, Illinois. Number 30, Aaron McCarthy. Head coach of your Spartans is Aaron Sohalski, assisted by Aaron Stevens and Stacey Kerr. At this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Brendan Davis alongside
Taylor Storey.
and we welcome you to Pepin Stadium here live in Tampa, Florida. We have the Tampa Spartans against the Flagler College Saints. Flagler College Saints, they come in as 10-2-1, number 20th ranked. Their last game, they won 11-0 against Albany State.
11-0. I mean, that's going to be a tough scoreline for the Spartans to try to fight against.
Yes. And speaking of the Spartans, the last game I broadcasted, they actually won 2-1 against Rollins College. Tars, I believe so. Captain Hostage had 2 goals, one early in the first half, and 5 minutes left of the entire match. It was a remarkable scene to watch. Remarkable.
Hostage has been great so far this season for the Spartans. And obviously, the Spartans are going to want to rely on her tonight to try to get this upset on the cards.
Well, it's obvious they're going to rely on her. She is a star player, a grad student out of Syracuse, but it's going to be a tough one as the Flagler College Saints are 10-2-1, and they have a tough one against them, not going to lie. So we will see what happens, folks. Nice day. It's pretty chilly today. I thought it was going to rain today. Do you thought it was going to rain today?
Yeah, it feels like it's going to rain almost every other day, but actually, it stayed relatively clear. And it's gotten pretty nice. A little bit of a breeze coming in tonight from top of the seats over here at the broadcasting booth.
Yes. I was walking today and I was like, maybe I do need a sweater now. Maybe.
Yeah.
As the Saints take the pitch.
I believe the Spartans are wearing the white uniforms.
If you guys would have saw in the warm-up, they was wearing pink, supporting breast cancer. It's always good to see.
Always good to see, of course. It's so Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So, obviously, it's great to spread awareness and also to support different charities and groups funding for breast cancer.
Yes. Well said. Our thoughts and prayers with everyone who are suffering with breast cancer, and we love you and we thank you for joining us at TampaSpartans.tv.
And with that, we should be underway. Tampa will receive the ball. Start from the halfway line. Start of the first half.
And we're off. Jackie Morris gets to McElmo. Spartans are pressuring early.
I think that's going to be the key for Tampa. Put some pressure on. We know that they've run a 4-3-3. They like to put the pressure on. They're going to be on the back foot, though, as Flagler are a stronger team on paper, meaning that they're going to have to play a little more cautiously, a little more defensively, but if they can keep pressure and try to keep the game with them in their own half and not be caught too far off guard and too much defensively, they can really, I think, play on equal terms. So that's going to be what they're going to try to do, as Flagler looks to make a really nice possession here.
Good ball in. She's onside. Can she keep it in play? So it goes out for a Spartans throw-in.
Well defended there. Obviously, when the ball is able to go up near the corner flag over there, that's where the crosses and all the dangerous plays happen. So good job for Tampa to avoid that first attack. Good tackle. However, it'll be Spartans' ball again as it's off a Flagler defender.
Quinn Knapp takes it out. Quinn Knapp had an excellent game. Taylor, you missed it. She had an excellent game. Great coverage, great running, great passes, all around. Great effort from Quinn Knapp. Honorable mention from last game.
Yeah, 100%. I think Tampa's going to want to see more of that tonight. And if we get players like Quinn going at their best, giving it A-plus performances, that can allow magic to happen. Because there's going to be a deep free kick. I wonder if it's going to be a Knapp on it. It's a little bit far to see for the numbers. But a nice play out wide to the corner.
Cross. And it's going to go out for a corner kick. The first corner kick of tonight. Jackie Morris. Excuse me. Alex Steigelfest. As I believe Stephanie De La Facade will take it out.
Watch the far post with the tallest option back there. That's probably who the cross is coming to. It's falling all the way back.
Oh. Jackie Morris, can she keep it in play? Oh, she cannot. And it'll be a Saints throw-in.
Good chance there for Tampa, but unfortunately not able to corral the corner kick. However, they have a lot of players up here, so they're going to try to pressure and win the ball back quickly.
One of the problems from the last game was that when they was doing the corner kicks, they was waiting too long to cross it. So it would go out for a corner kick in their favor, but they didn't have a lot of chances of cornering and crossing in. So let's see if they change that gameplay for this game.
Yeah, obviously it's going to be, especially in a game where you're facing a stronger opponent, set pieces or free chances on goal that teams cannot waste. So definitely expect Tampa to maybe try some different routines and really try to take the most out of those actions.
It's going to go out for a Saints throw-in.
Really good defense there from Tampa. I believe the player down there, I do forget the name and number. It's pretty hard to see from here. But I can tell that from one of the previous games, she's been a tireless center back all season for the Spartans, making good plays and curtailing attacks. As Flagler now going to bring it inside the box. Well intercepted, though, and cleared away.
As the Spartans clear it, there's Hostage. Had a great game last game. 2 goals.
Yeah, Catherine Hostage, of course, star for Tampa. Obviously going to try to see a lot of the action and offensive attacks going through her. If she can get another one on the scoreboard tonight, it could be enough to give Tampa some points from this encounter. Actually, I'm a little bit confused. Are points the official standing method for Sunshine State Soccer, or is it just the win-loss record?
Not sure. Not sure.
Yeah.
As the ball is crossed in almost. There's Nielsen. Trying to get something going against the Suttles. The Suttles are a great defender, by the way. Look how she's in that defensive shuffling position.
Yeah, great job being able to stay in front of her man.
Habib. Potential shot. Here's a shot. Just goes over the crossbar. A great shot from the Saints.
Really nicely taken. That was going to the top corner, but just a little too much power on it. So it just grazes the bar and is out safely for a Tampa goal kick. 5 minutes played so far, still 0-0. Both sides relatively even so far. Both getting some good chances. Tampa, a nice possession in the midfield off the goal kick. Flagler will defend it well. However, the Saints going to be caught off guard here as the Spartans will get a chance.
And there's Hostage. Hostage running down the pitch. And she falls and trips. It's going to be a goal kick. Hostage pleading for a corner kick as she thought it was going to be a corner kick. But nevertheless, it's going to be a goal kick for the Saints.
Yep, good tackle there for the Saints right there to prevent Hostage from making a good play on the ball. And ultimately was able to get the best outcome from that play, a goal kick instead of a corner kick. And now Flagler are going to be working it down the right side, actually cutting inside. And they're going to be circling possession, trying to open up a hole and find something early on.
Here's the Saints. There's Nilsson. Trying to get something going here. Crosses past. There's Habib. Habib crosses in. Unmarked. Just lucky for the Saints as the Suttles tries to clear it out right here. Good pass, and it just goes out.
Yeah, great play right there from Madison McElady. And I believe that...
Cross in.
Oh.
And Hessel gets the ball. Yeah. Great recovery by Megan Hessel, the goalkeeper.
Yep, great stuff from Hessel. You were mentioning as well that she is a freshman, and you actually had seen one of her games previously.
Yes, it was her debut the last game against Rawlins. She had an excellent performance. Gave up one goal, but nevertheless, it was a win.
Of course, coming off that good win, she's going to be tossed right into the fire with a 10-win opponent that just scored 11. I mean, obviously, you have to just think about it that it's a new game, that you don't have to worry about those 11 goals. But surely it's in the back of your mind worrying, this team knows how to score. I have to be on my A game. I have to be ready. But obviously, she's already gotten the call up to be the secondary goalie for Tampa, and now even getting the starting minutes. So she's definitely ready, and I think she's definitely excited to get underway here.
Well said, well said. And here the Saints with the counter as they try to score in great scoring position. It's going to be a Spartans throw-in for the Suttles. The Suttles gets out quick, right to Hostage. Hostage using that move, trying to run down. But there's Renee Towell, the excellent defender. Really plays all four positions, all back positions, Renee Towell.
It's great to have any defensive player that can just cover for her teammates and be there to get in front of any blocks, tackles, interceptions.
Oh, a little collision here. Still keeping in play.
Tough challenge, and she's right back up after that to win the ball in a tight situation. Loses it here, but fighting right back. Honestly, really great stuff. That type of aggression, that type of aggressiveness to get right back on the ball reminds me a lot of N'Golo Kante as Tampa looks to go on the counter here. Playing it out wide to the right, maybe trying to get the ball to the center.
There's Knapp down the pitch. Has the open shot. Oh, a good cross in. There's McGonagall, and she cannot get it. Oh, kicks it in. Great save by the goalkeeper. Wow. A great run by Tampa, but better defense from number 2, Shannon Matei. Oh, excuse me. Madison North, the goalkeeper for Saints. Wow.
Great play right there. I mean, it was brought all the way to the far post. Really nicely taken and passed right back up to the penalty spot. However, great reaction time from the goalie just to get her arm in front of the shot and prevent that early goal from being scored. That was a chance that Tampa's going to regret, but one that Flagler can take a deep breath and say, whew, that was close.
Got some great action early in the first half as we have 35 minutes left. Both teams showing very promising runs. Here's Dolores. Dolores down the pitch. Trying to cross it in. Deflects off a defender. Unmarked. Shot open. And Hessel scoops it up.
Great save there from Hessel. Not the craziest of shots to defend, but even those can sometimes be tricky for even veteran goalies. So great work from her to be able to get that play. And a good ball up to the midfield. Tampa, I think, will be able to recover here. And now turn it around to try to get another attacking possession. Great
dribbling move by Quinn Knapp as she try to keep it in play. Both teams don't really have the post yet. Oh, a good ball in. Is she onside?
I think she is, but it looks like Flagler's fans will get to it. That was a great ball. I mean, I almost didn't see that move wide open. Really good job to get the precision there, to get it right behind the defensive line. But I think it was just maybe a couple meters too far in front.
So the Saints with the counter.
Yep.
Trying to push down the pitch.
The Saints have been in control so far, but Tampa's had some great counterattacks. I think this is how Tampa needs to keep playing, focusing on when Flagler is a little bit shaky in the back or having more of their wingbacks pushing forward and a little exposed. They're able to get a mismatch or a 3-on-3 opportunity and get those opportunities on goal.
Little deflection clearance, and it will go out for, I believe, a goal kick. Spartans are showing great defense here.
Yeah, that's one thing about the Spartans. They've always been strong defensively. So
Yes.
even if they're not the team on paper, they're not going to be a team that is going to be as easy to crack as, say, the previous opponent for the Saints.
Well, that's one of the things they have to be consistent of, defense in this game, because the Saints are going to come out strong, and their offense is formidable. So we'll see how they react to that as the Saints recover, get it to North.
I think with the Saints as well, the threats aren't going to come in the first 10 or 15 or even 20 minutes. It's going to be at the end of the first half and later in the second half, where Tampa shows a little bit of fatigue. Maybe they're a little bit tired out with some stamina, having to make some substitutions. That's when you'll find those opportunities, and you have to be extremely alert. But
Here's Habib. I think she tried to score on that play. I think she got a little bit tripped up.
Yeah, I think it was a mixture of a through ball, but a little bit too much power there, so it ends up being registered as just a not on-target shot. A good play from Tampa's goalie. I'm trying to get the pronunciation right, my bad. Hessel to pick it up and get it right back.
Here are the Saints. Carr passes to a teammate. And the ball goes out for a Spartans throw-in. Ball goes out again, I believe, for a Spartans throw-in.
Yep, it was off the Saints defender. And good play here from Tampa. I've noticed that 23-22 connection on that left side has been great for setting up and building attacking opportunities.
Here's Bryn, passes it to Hall, and the ball goes out for another throw-in for the Spartans. Spartans have to capitalize on these out-of-bounds plays and try to get a throw-in quick and get some good positioning on the pitch for the counter.
Exactly.
I believe so.
I think what Tampa might want to try to do is maybe circle it back and try to look at the far side. If you can take a look, Flagler has been overloading the ball side when there's been a throw-in, and that limits the open opportunities further down the field.
Well, their far side is more the strong suit, because last game they had a lot of promising runs on the far side. The close side is a little bit too combusted and clumped up.
Yeah.
Clustered.
Exactly.
So they have not too much success on this side.
Yeah, very well said, because, I mean, even in professional football, that's something you have to watch and see. If there's like a massive jumble, a big mess of people, it's hard to get the ball through there. Even
Speaking of getting the ball through,
can't always do it. Tampa's going to win it back. Good play to get it out of the box and not safely out there. So there's a good interception from the Saints. Great reaction play though.
great defense by the Sun. Oh, ankle breaker! Wow, we know we love this as a broadcast. We love to see ankle breakers. And nevertheless, here's the counter for the Spartans. There's the Lefacard at the other end of the pitch, far side, slowing down, trying to regroup. Let's see what she does. And the ball is stolen away. Great defense from the Saints.
Yeah, great play right there by the Saints left back. I'm not fully sure who it was, but that was a good tackle to be able to prevent any ball going into the box. Great defense there. And both sides of defense have been great so far. As you saw in that last play, it was, I believe, the 23. Not a perfect clearance. It was picked right up by the Saints again, but she was right back on it. Won the ball right back, sat the defender down with a nice move, and then got the ball up the field to try to make that Tampa attack happen.
We love to see moments like that, Taylor.
That's the stuff you'll look back in the film the next day and say, that was a great play. We need to see more of that.
Good ball in to Dolores. Dolores stolen by the Suttles. Right back to the Saints.
Dolores was able to get in front of that through ball, not letting it go through. The Saints are going to be circling it back again. That's going to go behind all the Tampa defenders.
Renee Tao right on that, of course, as she clears it away. At least tries to.
Tao has been great so far this season. She was the player, of course, I had mentioned that can, I mean, as you mentioned too, that can play all over the defense.
And here's the counter. Steigerwald passes the Lefacard.
Tampa doing a great job of building these counters. Back out to Hostage now inside the box.
Hostage slicing and dicing. Here's the cross. Cross right in. Unmarked. Bar. Morris. Oh, just too far. Perfectly drawn up, but cannot execute on the goal.
It's a great play, great setup, but unfortunately, the shot was just a little bit too high, and that's a chance that was a great play. He really didn't do anything wrong there, and those shots can be hard to keep down, but it's one that on the bench you're thinking, oh, if we could have just gotten that early lead. But Tampa's looked good so far. I think it'll come eventually.
And as a coach, you love to see moments like that. You love to see the aggressiveness from the offense and trying to try to score early, of course, try to get something going.
I mean, obviously, if you're not trying to score goals, then what are you doing?
Exactly.
As a Norwich fan, I mean, they just came off a 7-0 loss to Chelsea. And the team, the entire season, the Premier League, hasn't been playing with attacking passion. They've just been kind of mindlessly on the field. Unlike Tampa.
And Habib. Habib! Oh, it's going to should be a booking on this play. Great position for a free kick if it's booked.
I say it's going to be it's a free kick right here. They might not give a yellow card as there was defenders in the way, but a possible goal scoring opportunity usually deserves that. But I think the ref is going to give only a warning this time. But a dangerous free kick opportunity.
Dangerous free kick, of course.
This time we might really see Hessel tested here from roughly 25 yards out. A little bit closer than that.
And Maria Mujica with a kick. Shot. Oh, it is going to be a goal for the Saints.
That's the start.
Wow. So Megan Hessel misreads it on that play and just swoops it in the middle.
Yep.
Coach is not like that.
With those free kicks, because when they're going one direction, it's hard to tell sometimes when it curves the other direction. I think she was committing too far to the far post, and as it went to her near side, it left her just a little bit exposed there. But honestly, I think Tampa just has to say, all right, we got to keep pushing, get it right back, and for Hessel, she needs to just get right back into the game, maintain focus. It's just the first 10 minutes of the game. That one mistake won't define the rest of the 90.
And as a freshman, she will learn.
Exactly.
She will learn. This is the second game. She will learn. As a goalie, you need to read the wall and see where the ball is going.
Exactly, and there's a lot of time, and I'm sure that she's going to be able to redeem herself tonight on some larger plays, and she's going to have a lot of time as well to continue to grow and develop. So far, all she needs to do, just keep it close enough for Tampa and Hostage to find that goal to keep it level.
Yes,
honestly, Tampa doesn't need a win here. They love it, but if they could take it to overtime, they could get a draw. I think Tampa will say that's a job well done.
I think Tampa's coming in for the win. But here are the Saints with the counterattack as the Habib crosses through the defense. Waiting for the teammates. Open man right there.
Far post.
Shot. Just gets over the crossbar. A great shot.
That's a great win.
Great shot by Sarah Carr. I believe so. Excuse me. So hard to see sometimes.
Yeah, especially the numbers, they're just so small, it's so hard to see them.
I believe that was number 10, Andrea Modsund.
Yep, and just thinking
out of Norway.
Yep.
Excuse me, Bryn Wexler, number 18. That was a shot on the play.
Oh, but here we go, the Saints once again get in a dangerous spot. Player down. Yeah, they're going to play it on. Now, I'm going to be honest. I do like that the referees allow them to play a lot more when it comes to women's soccer. As we've seen with the men's game, there have been a lot more free kicks and penalty calls on lighter contact.
Well, the men know how to fake it more. I believe so, but there's more aggressiveness with the women, I would say, and they don't know how to fake it as much as the men. But
I'm going to be honest, I actually like it where it allows for more of the play to develop. And honestly, it's good to see them being so tough and aggressive. They're not going down like the men. They'll go down for those free fouls. The women are just going to keep playing on and getting every single possession they can. As someone who just wants to experience the beauty of the sport, it's always good to see free kick goals and that stuff. But really, it's better to see well-worked plays as Flagler gets a corner now.
As Liz Hall kicks it. Here's a shot. No one hits it. Ball goes out. Captain Hostage right there. Another promising run. Here's it. Renee Tao trying to cross it in. Excuse me, trying to clear it out. There's Knapp, I believe so. Here's a run. Oh, it's Jackie Morris trying to find her teammates. There's Hostage. Hostage gets it right into McElhone.
Good play from Flagler to win it back, but now the Saints are going to be on the counterattack. played right back to the goalie. Notice how Tampa's still got their forwards up there, still looking to pressure the back line. Good ball up to the left side of the Spartans defense now. The Saints going to have a chance right here. Up to the middle. Well, we're playing.
Oh, good ball.
That was
There's Hall.
Beating the trap.
Hall. Trying to get something going here. Little dribble.
Great defensive effort there from Tampa to keep that from being a crazy chance so far. But Flagler will win another corner. With 25 minutes to go in the first half, we're going to take this corner quickly.
Here's a cross. In. Deflected and cleared away. But it will still be Saints possession. As Chloe Brin right there.
Great clearance so far from Tampa. And we're going to hope, Tampa are going to hope to continue to defend well. Even though they're down 1, they're going to try to keep that scoreline at 1-0 so they can find that equalizer. Badly judged header, however, it's going to fall to a dangerous spot.
Here's a shot. Oh, good on shot. Target by Liz Hall. But nevertheless, could not execute.
Just off the side netting. That was a really good play.
Substitution Spartans entering number 12, Jalissa Richardson.
So Jalissa Richardson, kind of like the sixth man of this team, comes in, always bring that energy and ferocity as Madison McElhone comes off.
Yep. Tampa going for the early substitution.
I got a notification saying it was quieter. Oh, it was quiet.
Here's a play, though. The Saints are going to get in the midfield. A long shot.
Good shot.
Great save from Hessel there. And the little shots aren't the world's hardest saves, but as well, it's always important for a goalie to be able to react. And great play to be able to bring it down, clutch it, and then get it right back up as the Spartans now have a chance with Hostage out wide.
Here's Hostage. As the ball goes out for a Spartans throw-in.
Another chance here for the Spartans.
That's really loud. Here's Hostage. Little flick, try to get to her teammates. As the ball goes out for a Saints throw-in.
Yep. It's a good throw in here for the Saints. They're going to try to keep it inside. But it's going to fall right back to Tampa. A little bit of an errant pass. Going to fall back to Flagler in the midfield. Good win right back there for Tampa.
Knob trying to keep it in play.
They will. Going to fall back to the Spartans back 2.
As the ball goes out for a Saints throw-in. Defense is getting pressured and backed up here, I would say. Saints are coming.
It's always going to be tough. The Saints are going to be looking to push up.
Well, they're the favorite coming into this game, nevertheless. So we'll see how that plays out. Saints trying to get something going here. Slicing through the defense. Believe she was almost offside, but she was onside. Oh, is she onside? Yes, she is. Unmarked. Here's a shot. Can she recover? And yes, she does.
Great save, getting it right on the body for Hessler and falling right back onto it. 2 great saves so far following that early goal. And that's all you have to do as a goalie. You just have to make sure that even if there's a goal that you're saying, I really should have been able to get that, you just keep focused and make up for it by making big saves like that. It's still 1-0, and Tampa still has plenty of time to find an equalizer.
Well, almost 20 minutes left in this half. 1-0 Saints. Anyone just joining us, the Saints scored earlier, about 20 minutes ago. Excellent goal. Rather easy, I would say, in my opinion.
Yep, those free kick chances are always, well, there's a reason they're called free kicks, I'll tell you that. They're pretty nice, easy chances on goal, and they're always hard to stop. Unfortunately, Tampa's goalie, Hessler, wasn't able to get the full stop on that play. Meanwhile, the Saints lose possession here. Good pressure from the Spartans to be able to get the ball back now in an advantageous spot.
Here's McCarthy. Gets it to Tao. Oh, excuse me, Hessel.
Yep,
Hessel.
trying to keep possession, circling it backwards. However, that's going to be a wasteful pass. Intercepted in a good spot by the Saints. Threw into the box. Good clearance away. Tampa won't be able to recover, though. The Saints are going to try to keep it alive. Good header into the box.
Tao is going to clear it out.
Good play from Tao to be able to stop it, but now inside again. Good block again.
There's Barr. Gets it to Richardson. Richardson. Gonna get past her teammate, try to, at least. And it's going to go out for a Saints, a Spartans throw-in.
Good play from Hostage to be able to get it off the Saints defender and give Tampa another good attacking chance.
There's Sarah Carr. Gets to a goalie. North. 5'11" goalie. It's pretty tall.
Yep. And that height is going to be very useful, especially when it comes to saving high shots. Because that's the thing. You're going to need a good vertical. As we were mentioning, I think, at the volleyball game, good hops are always so important for almost any sport. When you need to parry a shot that's going very fast and very high, you need to be able to have that leap to reach. And at 5'11", that does some of the work for you. Tampa now, good header to intercept. A good chance here from Flagler. Intercepted, right back by Tampa. Back to Flagler, though. The Saints now going to keep it out wide. Good win back from Tampa. It's going to go out of bounds for a Saints throw-in. I think we'll get some subs coming on for the Saints now.
That was a good run by both teams. Back and forth action. We love to see that. Love the action. Nevertheless, it will be Saints throw-in.
Flagler substitutions entering number 15, Andrea Fernandez, replacing number 11, Maria Casarina Mojica. And number 7, Jess.
So Liz Hall comes off for the Saints.
Liz Hall.
Liz Hall had some great runs on the counterattack for her team. She would get some rest. There's Habib. Jesus. Renee Towel, her clearances are so powerful. Just like volleyball when the ball deflects off your chest.
Yeah. If you hit the ball the wrong way off a deflection, that could have broken one of the windows in the new building over across the sideline.
Here are the Saints trying to get something going. Good pass by Wexler. Better defense by Knapp. Here's the counter. Hostage on the other end. Really trying to break down her defender and trying to get past. Dribbling.
And there's Hostage, a great ball through. Tampa, a chance inside the box.
Can she get it?
No. Great defense there from the Saints to recover on the play. And a great build-up there from Hostage.
And that's going to be a foul. Let's see if the ref books it. Yes, she will. Yes, he will. A yellow card. The first booking of tonight, folks. Obvious call.
Yeah, it's a rough challenge right there. You have to give a harsh warning for that. But that being said, I don't think the cards are going to be a massive issue for Tampa. We don't always see them for the women's soccer games. Although, we never know. Things could always get heated between teams. Tampa may be trying some technical fouls. And obviously, they're not the smartest thing to do all the time. But if they stop a goal-scoring chance, sometimes a technical foul is the way to go. We see it in real football in the world, the real major leagues, and especially here, Division II, no matter what level, it's always a tackle.
Here are the Saints. On the other end. Passes it to her teammate. Here she goes. Unmarked. Oh, almost offside in that play was Wexler. Here's a counter. There's Alina Barr. Running. There's Larissa Richardson. Unmarked. Onside. Richardson with the speed. Going down. Trying to cross it in maybe. Gets it back to DeSotos. DeSotos. Crosses in. But no one is there. But there's Stella Foucault on the other end.
Yep, it was a good cross into the box. However, no one was able to reach it on a header, and it didn't fall directly to a player's feet. So Tampa's going to have to recycle on the right side.
So you see Sago trying to fight for that ball right now. Really trying to fight, but she cannot win the battle. Great touch by Quinn Knapp. Renee Towel really fighting. You see how up front she is.
Yep.
As a center back, trying to get up the pitch, trying to help her team out.
Yeah, really good work to be able to press up there, get in front of the play, and try to disrupt the attack. She was able to do that well.
But here is the counter. And it will be a goalie scoop up from Megan Hessel. Easy scoop up. Great defense, as you would say.
Yeah. Hessel with a good play right there. And Tampa, a good job to shadow the runs and not let anyone get on that ball. Hessel's going to bomb it up. And there it is. A good chance here now for Hostage.
Hostage lets down the ball. Trying to get something going. Right through the defense. Here's Hostage. A shot. Oh, it hits off the crossbar. A great shot by Captain Hostage. Can Jason Richardson keep it in play? Yes, she will.
That was a great shot from Hostage.
Here's the second act.
Another chance. Not going to happen yet, but good recycle here from Tampa. Might give him an opportunity.
Alina Barr. A deep kick. Just too far. You really love to see the aggressiveness for these Spartan women, as not just Captain Hostage is scoring, but also not scoring, but
that play from Hostage just hit off the post. What a play, what a movement inside to get through not one, but two, but three defenders. Unfortunately, it just hit the far post and bounced right off. No goal.
Yes, like I was saying, you love to see not just Captain Hostage, but other teammates of hers scoring and trying to shoot. Yeah. We love to see the aggressiveness, because last game it was just Captain Hostage as she scored the 2 goals.
Of course. And honestly, as a coach, you're not hoping one player scores. You're just hoping the team scores.
Yes.
You're hoping that someone can get it in the back of the net. If it's your star player, cool. If it's the person you bring on the bench for the last minute, cool. If it's the goal you bring up for a desperation corner, cool. You just want to find those goals. But it's always good to have the players that you usually say,
Richardson,
hey, scoring.
A great ball into Jennifer Kai, just too far. A great look by Jalissa Richardson. One of the reasons why she's in this game right now.
Yep. Great pace, great ability with her feet. She's been able to pickpocket some really nice balls in defense, and then lob them up over for some nice passes like we saw there. Just a little bit too far. But yeah, obviously you can tell with a winger, you want to be good a little bit when you're pressing on defense. She's good at that. Good with pace. We saw that with her speed. That's all you want, and you want someone to be able to create. She does exactly that. So good to see her come on as a sub and already go off to a great start. Good movement in the midfield, though, from the Saints.
Here are the Saints with the counter. Gets it. There's Renee Tao trying to clear it. The Knapp, and it will go out for a Spartans throw-in.
Good play for Knapp there to bring it back to Spartans' possession.
As we near under 15 minutes left, 1-0 Flagler College Saints. 1-0. Spartans really trying to equalize real quick before the half. Let's see if they can.
And speaking of the Saints, back in high school, when I was visiting colleges, it's such a nice campus. So it's good to see them coming down to Tampa for a little visit. Unfortunately, they are leading, as we do want to see the Spartans win. But if you're ever down near the university, it's beautiful buildings on campus. It's a really nice place, so always nice to go and visit there. And especially here, of course, Tampa, we have a really nice campus as well.
Yes. A prestige campus, I would say.
Yep.
Has the Saints rolling down, but McCarthy clears it.
Yep. Tampa's now going to try to win it back. Richardson going to get that header. Calmly taken. Tampa's going to have to recycle it. There's Kyle. Good play.
There's ball right there. Good touch. Right to Richardson. Can she keep... Oh, didn't even know it was there.
Yep. It's plays like that when the ball goes up in the air and you're kind of spinning around. You can't really tell where it is. And unfortunately, just on the wrong side of it. That ball is going to be cleared out for Tampa. And I think there will be some subs coming on.
Tampa substitutions entering number 28, Morgan Creighton. Replacing number 3, Elena Baugh. And number 5,
Elena Baugh comes off. A great performance from her. She will get some rest.
Hostage will also get some rest here coming off for the end of the first half with 12 minutes to go. Probably going to rest up for the start of the second half. I have a feeling they're going to run the full stint, the final 45.
As Richardson clears it off for a Saints throw-in. Hannah Dolores gets it in quickly. And it goes right back out for a Spartans throw-in. Boy, that boy is getting a lot of work out here. He's going to work out running.
I actually was a ball boy for one of the games in the past, and it is a workout. I was with
Tampa substitution entering number 14,
maybe 5 or 6 other people, but you still have a lot of work to do on the sidelines to get the ball and get it back in play.
It's a good way to get your workout in. If you miss the gym for classes, you can get your workout on as a ball boy. So yes.
Exactly. Also, a workout I love to do around campus is just, walking around it early in the morning. Getting up there when it's a little bit chilly out and getting a mile or two in. Just walking around through the buildings and the beautiful scenery. Amidst with some construction, of course.
Well, speaking of mileage, these Spartan women's really racing down the pitch, covering a lot of mileage right now.
Yep.
As we have the counter right here.
It's great to see that effort. Great to see every Spartan player putting in the work, getting the movement in there. And obviously, trying to go down and make those counterattacks happen, you need to have the stamina to go all the way. And the Spartans have shown that they do have that.
Saints throw in. Almost 10 minutes left. 1-0 still for the Saints. Hoping to try to get that second goal before the first half ends. There's Flagler trying to pace through. Just too far for her teammate, Cameron Johnson. Cameron Johnson coming in too. Didn't get that much playing time now, but she's definitely getting real minutes late in the season.
Yep, that's, I think, the good thing as you sort of get settled into the team more, getting more and more action as you continue. And had she just come on, or had she been starting from the first?
Believe she just came on. Believe she just came on.
Starting to come on as well. You serve as a fresh pair of legs to be able to get on the counterattack and be able to get into the action when the other team might be out of gas a little bit. Meanwhile,
and speaking of counter, here's the counter right here. Can they cross it in? There's number 7 against Renee Towers. Here's a shot. Deflects off. Almost goes in. Wow. Almost an unlucky play for the Spartans as it goes out for a corner kick.
Yep, the corner kick here. That was a good play. Deflected off.
I believe it deflected off a defender.
Yeah, could have been an own goal, unfortunately.
Yes. We never like to see those.
Yep. But at that play, if you're deflecting a shot, you're not going to get the blame for an own goal. In fact, no one will, because, as you know, the ball will just go wherever it wants at times.
Andrea Fernandez kicks it off. Good clearance in by McCarthy. Here's Morris. 17 against 17. Who's going to win? Saints cross it in. Good read by Megan Hessel with the recovery.
Great job to be able to get onto the ball right there. And now has a chance to send it up for the Spartans.
Under 10 minutes left. Here are the Saints with the counter. Passes to a teammate. Great defense, great pressure by the Spartans. Wow, number 16's really... Oh, it hits off her head.
Oof.
And she is down. Ref's going to call an injury timeout.
Hopefully that is nothing serious. It's never good to see a ball hit someone's head. She's starting to get back up.
Josephine Nielsen down on that play as she's from Sweden. .5'11" sophomore. A little bit shaken up on that play, but I think she'll be good as she gets up.
Yep, it's good to see. Hopefully she can stay on the
Left
field.
here for the injured Saint, number 16, Josephine Nielsen.
Looks like she's going to be stepping off for a few minutes. Hopefully she can get back in later in the game, especially with things including head injuries. Those are always dangerous. So.
Well, we never know for sure.
Yeah.
We never know for sure.
Never know what truly happens, but you can always hope for the best. Hopefully she'll be back on, but she'll take a breather on the sideline. It's good to see that she's up and walking relatively quickly.
Flagler substitution entering number 10, Andrea Busen. Replacing number 16, Josephine Nielsen.
So Andrea Milson comes on for the injured Saints player. Here are the Saints. Great dribbling all together, but it will go out for another throw-in for the Saints. Ball goes out again for a Spartans throw-in.
With about 8 minutes left in the half, Spartans going to try to look for that equalizer. Anytime you can score any type of goal entering the half, it really changes the mood of how everything went. It could be a pivotal moment. So the Spartans going to hope for something here. The Flagler right back on the play. No foul. Good tackle.
Great ball, but no one is there. Morris tried to get it to a teammate as Saints break it down and get it back to their goalie, Madison North. Ball goes up. Knapp is right there. And Morris accidentally hits it out. It's going to be another sub.
Flagler substitution.
So Chloe Byrne comes off.
Replacing number 8, Chloe Byrne.
And I believe, I'm not sure who came back in. I believe it's number 12, Phoebe Lincent. I might be wrong on that play. but I think I see number 12. Yes, it is Phoebe Lincent out of Bahrain. Previously went to Barry University. Barry University in the conference, SEC conference. Same conference as Tampa.
Yeah, it's always cool to mention all the places that the players can come from across the world. Soccer truly is a global game. And you can see on both teams players from just all around. I mean, as you said, with number 12 from Flagler from Bahrain, you have players there from Mexico, England, Paraguay, Norway, but even closer to home from Florida, South Carolina, Tennessee. I know from, of course, Connecticut, Lovisa Campbell, who has started the majority of the game so far from Sweden. But now a good chance for Flagler.
Great defense by Renee Towell. Really not letting the offense get through her. Really, it's a stone brick wall, Renee Towell is. But she lets that get past her, but her goalie backs her up.
Yep, that wasn't a dangerous play. The attacker wasn't close enough to that ball. So good job for there to be able to miss it and not hit it into a dangerous spot. But yeah, Tampa's defense so far has been great apart from that one free kick. And it's annoying that free kick could really be one of the important goals of the game. But that's just how the beautiful game plays.
Habib, she goes down. Ref no call. Like you said, Taylor, ref is not calling that much. She's letting the girls play their game, play the long course. What are your assessments on that?
I gotta say, I like it because we get to see attacks happen more naturally, rather than just from a set piece or just from a free kick. It's good to see them being able to work it from the back to the front, like this play here, top of the box. The shot is going to go wide, though, a little bit too high.
Long and far on that play, but a good run, a good pass by her teammate previously. We didn't mention that. I believe that was number 17, Emery Biggs, out of North Carolina. Good pass from her.
Pretty sure this goal kick is going to be going over to the left. You can tell the overload of Spartans on that side.
Morris hits it up. McCarthy, not a good play on that one. And Habib with the counter shot right to Hessel, excuse me. I said Camel. So used to saying Lovisa Camel.
Yeah. But good play from Hessel there. I think she's had 4 or 5 shots or saved so far in the half.
Ooh,
definitely a few more. Now
ball in.
Through.
Here is, I believe this. Oh, a nice slide to try to fight for the ball. And she gets thrown down. Ref no call as the ball goes out.
Tampa regains possession on that throw, and a great chance, and now Tampa aggressively up here with under 5 minutes to play in the first half. Maybe an equalizer hiding right behind curtain number 2.
I believe that was Morgan Craven on that play as she just came in. Morgan Craven had an excellent game too. Here's a cross.
Headed away. Good defense in the box to send it back out. Another Spartans throw-in as they keep it in their half. One of the first major attacking opportunities in the last couple minutes for the Spartans. See if they can make the most out of it.
Craven gets the ball, lets it out, and it will be a Saints throw-in.
Rough deflection off the foot. It's unfortunate. It happens sometimes. Saints now going to try to get it out of their half. But Tampa's pressure, not going to let them breathe too much. If you look at that, good pressure there from the striker in the middle. Can't fully tell the number from this distance. But good job to get right in front. Try to delay the attack. And good defense in the midfield. Now Spartans again in the attack.
Here's Craven. Sagawal looks to see her teammate. There's Johnson right there. Johnson cannot touch it as the Saints recover. And here's the counter. But Knapp is right there. Good defense by Knapp. Knapp regroups, gets to the other side. There's the Suttles.
Good switch of the possession right there, but that pass is going to fall a little bit too far back. Just about 3 minutes to go. I think Flagler's just going to let it go out for a goal.
As we close it, under 5 minutes left. It's 3:20 right now. Still 1-0. No improvement by both teams. Still a fairly balanced game, I would say. That last shot, when they got the goal, it was very, very unlucky. Rather easy shot, in my opinion. Shouldn't even be a goal right now. It should be level right now. So
I think so too, but unfortunately, sometimes those free kicks could just catch even the best of people off guard.
Yes.
That being said, we still have 45 minutes to go in the second half. Possibly more if the Spartans find the equalizer to try to equalize. And I know it's a jinx to sometimes say overtime, but honestly, given that the Spartans are losing, that's not the worst outcome right now for us.
we've seen the Spartans come back.
Yep.
We've definitely seen the Spartans come back before. So they face adversity almost every game.
And as the great Rocky Balboa once said, it's not how hard you get hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
Yep.
You get up and keep moving forward.
Great. Well said, Taylor. Great quote for this team as they're going to need it as they approach the first half.
A good ball through. Now, good win back there. I believe that snap on the right side. Intercepted again, back to Tayo.
Really gotta love the defense by Jess Leach, number 7. Really pressuring Quinn Knapp and Renee Towell.
Yep. Really great work from the duo there. Walking down that right side for Tampa.
Ooh, a good touch. Right to Steigerwald.
You can already tell Tampa's got 5 attackers up here. They've got a real chance with the numbers up here to make something happen. Now in the midfield, working out wide to the left side.
Richardson right there. Richardson, what's she gonna do? Maybe a shot? Let's see. Oh, she slides and glides, but it's right down to Steigerwald as she falls down. Spartans really having a hard time. No call on that play. Oh, it's gonna be a call. A foul.
That's a rough challenge. I'd imagine that might be a card too. A little bit of a shoulder tackle there.
No, I don't think that was gonna be a call. I think both of them just collided accidentally.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a nice free kick.
Good free kick. Good chance for the Spartans now. As time ticks down to about 60 seconds remaining, as you will hear over the PA, just 2 seconds.
1 minute remaining in the first set.
That was a great call. Great call. And here's Knapp with the shot.
Play it out wide. Gonna try to get across into the box.
Last.
On the right corner. Good fake inside. Back up top.
Cross in. Header. Just taps it out. A great header by Steigerwald.
Yep.
Let's see the replay on that.
That is a great shot. You can just take a look off that play. I think Tampa's actually going for a quick corner here.
Quick corner, 30 seconds left. Here's the shot. Oh, and Steigerwald tried to head it in again, but she cannot execute it.
Yep, 20 seconds left in that first half. And just mentioning on that last play, what a save from Madison North, the sophomore out of Milton, Vermont. Just going to get up there and carry it over.
8,
This will probably be
7,
the final kick of the period.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And that's the half, folks. Flagler scores early, and they score 1-0 as we approach the half. Taylor, any thoughts before we go to the second half?
Flagler has had the advantage, but Tampa has had their chances. They have to keep pushing forward, and they've got to work on getting those shots on target, because that's the way they're going to find a good result from this game.
Yes, still neck and neck, folks. We approach the second half. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
This is the University of Tampa. UT students travel from across the nation and around the globe to join a dynamic learning community. There are 150 academic programs, continuing studies for non-traditional students, and a highly ranked graduate school. Academic opportunities are extensive and rigorous, but this mid-sized residential campus retains a welcoming feel. With a student-faculty ratio of 16:1, students benefit from direct interaction with expert faculty, a faculty that is passionate about teaching and mentoring. Outside the classroom, UT enjoys a unique environment. Plant Hall, a National Historic Landmark, is surrounded by modern and historic buildings on 105 acres. UT's beautiful downtown riverfront setting offers a gateway to the heart of a vibrant city. Students are within walking distance of jobs and internships, and the recreational opportunities are endless, both off-campus and on campus. Students live in upscale residence halls and enjoy diverse activities, including performing arts, guest lectures, nearly 200 clubs and organizations, and a nationally ranked NCAA Division II athletics program. The UT experience begins with an innovative first-year program and continues with opportunities to challenge yourself in the honors program, to study abroad, to conduct research with faculty, to do an internship, to volunteer in the community, or to participate in multiple leadership programs. Explore your dreams, discover your talents, get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
There is something electrifying about a vibrant community of learning. Providing new knowledge, reimagining teaching and learning, designing and reinventing the spaces where we learn, live, and work, attracting and inspiring the best students and faculty, engaging locally and globally. These are essential to creating tomorrow for UT and our world. A campaign causes us to state what we stand for. It propels us to envision the future and work diligently in new and exciting ways. It inspires supporters to believe in the long-term value of campaign priorities. It impacts the world we inhabit today while we're creating tomorrow.
We are deeply grateful that so many of you stand with us. Together, we are developing UT as a model metropolitan community of learning.
We are pleased you enjoy the satisfaction of investing in the lives of students. Your heartfelt commitment makes for an electrifying connection among all of us.
Creating Tomorrow has been a campaign committed to advancing UT's mission and vision for the future. Our focus, the people, places, and purpose of the university, has transformed the UT educational experience and created a legacy of excellence.
We are where we are today, one of the most exciting times in UT history, because you accepted our challenge. You have helped us transform UT from a local treasure with potential to a prominent national figure on the educational scene.
On behalf of our campaign leadership team, we thank you for making so much possible. Because you care, because you believe, UT's future possibilities are unlimited.
At the heart of our university are its people, our students, faculty, and staff who come from around the world and from different backgrounds to share a singular experience. Our primary concern is making UT accessible to deserving students, and then ensuring their academic progress, personal development, and career readiness. Your support ensures that a UT education remains within reach to exceptional students from across a wide economic spectrum. Currently, 92% of UT's almost 9,000 students receive financial assistance. The Creating Tomorrow campaign is committed to increase student financial aid and academic program development. UT's strong experiential learning program is nationally recognized for the variety and number of experiences that shape our students' lives.
My UT scholarships are important because they allow me to focus on my studies and my future without the burden of financial struggles. I am currently a senior and have plans to attend law school next fall. This dream is possible because of the scholarships I've been awarded. Receiving financial aid has given me the time to compete on the cross-country team, become involved in student government, and to volunteer in the community. Each year, my scholarships have motivated me to achieve more academically. Thank you for believing in me.
Creating Tomorrow supports an innovative campus that reflects our defining value of educational excellence. We have always considered our campus setting as a resource. The construction of modern buildings and facilities during the campaign has transformed the UT landscape and enhanced the student experience. Projects supported by this campaign inspire a strong sense of community for everyone who lives, learns, and works at UT. It is the exceptional education which takes place beyond the impressive facades of our buildings that helps us attract and retain talented faculty and students. Students have access to the best faculty, facilities, tools, and resources to nurture their passions. Cutting-edge technology and equipment provide students with new ways of learning and engaging others. UT's excellent residential learning environment provides a variety
for your confidence in us. We will continue to be conscientious stewards of our resources. We recognize our responsibility to ensure that students leave their UT experience with knowledge and problem-solving abilities to develop a better world.
The Creating Tomorrow campaign has electrified a new sense of pride and enthusiasm about what is possible for UT when we all work together. Your passion and dedication are elevating this university ever higher. We are indeed fortunate to count you as our friends. Thank you for your support.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
And we are back with the second half. The Saints scored early in the first half, 1-0, and we are back with the second half as the girls get back and they're ready to go.
An exciting second 45 minutes to play right here. Tampa and Flagler ready to go right back at it. And right as you had mentioned, it was a beautiful free kick, one that I think was unfortunately misread, that was able to give Flagler the early lead. Tampa had a few really nice chances, but unfortunately just missed the mark. They're going to look to be a little bit better on target the second half. 45 minutes to play. Still plenty of time. 10.5.
As we get going here, let's see if the tables turn in the second half. More to come soon.
The Saints getting in a huddle. Spartans already in their signature 4-3-3 formation. You can tell if you look down at the field, the two center backs in the midfield, the two wing backs on the side. They usually are pretty aggressive, pushing up to help the attack. Of course, the top three up top with two midfielders and one defensive midfielder in the back.
Saints set it off, and here we are with the second half. Carr gets it back to the goalie. I think this is what they were talking about in the huddle. Trying to get something going on here. Maybe a trick play.
Whenever you can get something going like that from a set ball like at the halfway line, it's good to be able to try to think about a way you can bring a ball up quick and try to strike early. Any type of goal Flagler can find here could be enough to get them the result they want. So obviously, they're not going to sit on their laurels. They're not going to play too defensive.
And here's the counter. Saints are really trying to score early here. Really been on the pressure. But McCarthy's right there.
They're going to keep it out wide. Great defense there. Going to be kept barely in bounds. The Saints, however, keep it alive. Second Tampa defender going to come in. Deflect it away.
Good help from the Spartans. As gets it right to Hostage. And she's going to fight for that ball. But she cannot get it as it goes back to Madison North.
Too good a physical play right there by the Saints defender. Going to allow the Saints now to recycle. Watch that left wing. Already the left back pushing upwards. Going to pick up the ball. Nope. Too far away.
Well, Spartans is still in the 4-3-3 position. Formation. Let's see if that can work for them in the second half. Maybe, we don't know yet, but maybe the Saints have a different tactic. But let's see how it works. As a little ball with the steal and the counter. Passes it, trying to pass it to McElroy. McElroy's onside. Cross. Just misses. Michelle Kanaski.
It's a tough play to watch miss. It was a great, well-worked attack. That's too tight of an angle to shoot, though. So has to lay in that cross. Just gets a little bit too far wide and goes out for a goal kick. Flagler going to take it quickly. Trying to get it right back up. Trying to get right back on there. Watch that right side now. You can see two players already pressing up there in a little bit of open space.
Flagler all over that, trying to get pressure. As she tried to catch up, following right behind her. They're the Saints. And Megan Hessel will scoop it up.
Hessel's kept the play alive and now will have a chance to send it all the way up again. Looks like she's going to try to bring it down that right side here.
Well, Megan Hessel not trying to repeat herself what happened in the first half. Really on sharp pace. Really on sharp here. As the ball is going in, here's Hostage.
Hostage picks it up, going to get right by her man.
Cross.
All the way.
There's her header. McGarrow. Oh, she cannot connect. Wow.
Perfectly. The nice header off the nice cross.
Wow.
Not able to get enough power on that shot to put it by the goalie. Point blank. Those are the chances you look back and say, ah.
And the Spartans improvising that play too, as Hostage did not look up and see her teammate that was wide open, but nevertheless, they almost executed. And here's Quinn Knapp.
And looking actually back at that play, Hostage and the teammate actually saw it, went back on the overlapping run around Hostage when Hostage got to the ball. So it wasn't as much of an improvisation, it was a good reaction to bring that chance. Now, Tampa going to try to recreate that chance and this time find back of the net.
The Solos. Kanaski just keeps it in play. Great effort from her. And the ball goes out for Spartans throw-in. Really good action from both teams so far.
Yep, already you can tell Tampa back on the front foot. Back up, getting the pressure on. And that's going to be a ball that's a little far up. Will be settled. Now, of course, we saw Tampa really good at the start of the first half with their attacks, Brandon. But that second half, but the second part of that first half, they were a little bit more on the defensive. So that's going to wonder, is the stamina taking a little bit of a toll longer term when it comes to longer periods of play? Well, Flagler is being able to be a lot more reactive at the start, but then a lot more aggressive in the second.
Oh, the ball just goes out as the teammates cannot connect in that play. Quinn Knapp takes it out for the Spartans. The little blooper header goes right back to her. Be another throw-in. Stagel. I believe that the Spartans should try to work it through the middle more. Try to get something going through the middle instead of the other ends. I always keep saying this, but I usually see more success when it comes to the middle a little bit. Yeah. But let's see if the formation changes. Morris heads it down.
It's a good chance now back out wide over to number 22. I believe it's McElhaney. Good ball in front.
Runs and she cannot get it. Got a little bit too ahead of herself in that one.
Yep. And you were mentioning how it's better down the middle. That's usually a good thing as well, but defenses always want to force the ball out wide. And usually, attacking teams will try to work the wide areas, get good crosses inside. Now, usually, you could find better sort of opportunities like that with taller strikers and people that can get better headers.
Yes, a good point, good point.
As you take a look at Tampa strikers, not the tallest individuals here. I mean, Catherine Hostage is 5'7", which is pretty good. I think that's closer to average for the team. But that being said, you'll have some pretty tall defenders that she has to go up against, such as the 22. Actually, no, wait. Actually, wow.
Well, their forwards, you see some of their forwards. Yeah. Some of their forwards are 5'4" on the Spartans.
Actually, yeah, Hostage is a lot better of a height for that type of action. But that's going to be the thing. Can they find the cross? Can she get her head or maybe get the ball right to her feet so then whip it in?
Here's Stagel with the counter. Passes it right to the Suttles. The Suttles breaks down. Gets it to Kanaski. Almost lost on that play. Regroups. Kanaski. Bad pass from her. And the Saints recover it. Oof. But again, a miscommunication from their teammates. Will be a Spartans throw-in for the Suttles.
Yep, Tampa sometimes a little bit wayward with some of their passes, not the cleanest of touches, and that can be detrimental. But good win back here from Tampa over to Hostage.
Hostage continuing to continue effort, and the ball goes out for another throw. Hostage really playing aggressive tonight, trying to push and shoving love, against her defenders.
Exactly. And someone's down right there for Flagler. It'll take probably a minute break just to make sure she's okay.
She gets up quickly. Yep. I believe that's Lauren Lanane out of Tennessee, and the ball's in.
Still down there as the ball goes in. Not sure if I would have resumed play that quickly. And they are going to take
calling for the trainer staff.
Yep.
It's another. I thought another player was down. Excuse me. But yes, training staff comes out for Lanan, excuse me, and she will get some treatment. She comes off.
And that'll bring on Flagler's first sub of the second half. As it looks like it'll go out, I think, for... This will probably be a little free kick right here. So actually, a really good chance for Tampa off that injury timeout. Gonna reset it back over out wide.
Great dribbling from the Settles. Let's see if it's a potential cross. Gets it to Hostage. Hostage really been aggressive here. Knocks down her defender. Here's a shot. Oh! Could not connect in the volley.
Volleys are tough to connect, but Tampa's able to win it right back. Good
Nap.
cross in.
A desperate attempt from Knapp leads to a goal kick for the Saints.
I think she was lining up that cross, but unfortunately hits it with the wrong side. So instead of curling it to the left, it curls out to the right.
I believe she had the right intention, but lacked execution.
But seeing what she's done so far, I definitely say Knapp's got the right intention, knowing exactly what she needs to do to get the good plays to happen. She's been alert on offense and attack, one of the strongest players for the Spartans. But sometimes, the
Towel
just hit the ball the wrong way. Towel with a great clearance here. Intercepted though. Back out.
Here's Dolores. Knapp right there. McElhone right there. And Morris clears it.
Nearly into the stands.
Nearly into the stands, yes. I would have loved to be a fan right there to catch the ball.
Yep, that's a free game souvenir. Although I'm pretty sure you do have to throw it back.
Speaking of pregame souvenir, you saw that that play, I believe the Bucks game, and the fan took the 600 TD ball, Tom Brady's 600 TD ball, and he made a bargain plea, and got some merch in exchange of giving the ball back to the Buccaneers.
And it wasn't just merch. It was also a different game ball, merchandise, like a $1,000 store credit card.
I believe it's two signed jerseys too.
Yep. Season tickets and a Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, wow.
Full Bitcoin.
Wow.
So that's $50,000 there for being the lucky fan.
And Bitcoin's going up these days. I just checked the stock.
Of course. Cryptocurrency is the currency of the future. But of course, we're talking about soccer, not cryptocurrency. Back for a Flagler corner here to try to go up 2-0.
Here's a shot. Heads it down, and it goes out of bounds.
A good try right there. Tampa's able to walk that ball, bounce cleanly out of bounds. And it's going to be Hessel on the goal kick. She's had a great night in goal so far. A lot of key saves on tough chances. Unfortunately, that little free kick is going to be a blemish to prevent the clean sheet. But a really good second match against one of the top teams in the nation. I do believe Flagler was nationally ranked.
I think they are ranked, yes.
Yeah. So that's great to see her doing a great job.
Great pass to McElhone. Great recovery by the defense as they clear it out.
You can tell by the reaction to get back on defense that Flagler is one of those top teams. We were mentioning with volleyball, Tampa having one of the best volleyball teams in the nation. You could see the level of difference in some of the action. You can tell Flagler has that edge over Tampa. But that being said, Tampa has held their own, kept it close so far. They still have plenty of chances to get back into it.
Yes, never underestimate the underdog. As will be.
The will of the Spartans isn't going to die that easily. So they're going to intercept the throw in here.
The push and shove. Staggerwell goes almost out of bounds. And it will be a corner kick for the Spartans.
Yep, a great draw on the corner kick for the Spartans. I believe it'll be Nap.
Tampa substitution entering number 12. Julissa Richardson replacing number 22, Madison McElhone.
McElhone comes off. Julissa Richardson comes in, which should be a promising scoring opportunity for the Spartans. Here's a kick. Defender clears it. Ball knocks down her defender. Regains possession. Passes it to Richardson. Fresh legs. Crosses it in. I believe that was trying to get it to Kanaski, but Kanaski was too deep on that play, and she could not get it.
Yep. Another Flagler player down. Number 7 this time. Looks like it could be a cramp or a pull in the leg. Hopefully nothing too serious here as the trainer will rush back onto the field check it out.
Yes, let's hope Jess Leach is okay. She's grabbing her hamstring, I believe, so maybe her knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right. It might be a cramp.
Could be just maybe a little bit of an accidental bump or something on a jump, or maybe off the tackle there. This bar was very good in being able to win the ball back and pushing it forward. But unfortunately, sometimes you got to make a little contact to make those plays. Hopefully, she's able to walk it off.
It's always crucial. In these moments like this, you're up by one, and you might be down a man. You know, it's always crucial in these moments. You never know.
Yep.
It's an injury timeout here.
Gives a nice little timeout and breather for the players too, which is useful because it can help them keep up energy. For instance, now Flagler on the goal kick might be able to try to find a long through ball to try to burst through campus defense. Meanwhile, number 7 is getting up and a little bit of pain, I think, but she's going to be able to walk it off, and always good to see.
So the crowd claps it up for Jess Leach. She's up and she's good. Madison North will kick it off.
Now noticeably so far, actually second sub now coming on for Flagler, but Flagler's had a couple injuries. Tampa, they've actually survived so far tonight.
Yes.
But I think people can really underestimate how physical this game is, because they always think about it as the game where, everyone flops, everyone dies. There's quite a few injuries that are caused. Even sometimes in games like this, you'll have a couple players go down with some bad knocks, and it's always unfortunate to see that happen.
North awaiting the kick. All the way up to where Knapp is. Knapp heads it off. Morris kicks it down. Ball's in. Great positioning. Morris gets it in. The shot from Jalissa Richardson is just too far. Great anticipation, but she cannot get it down.
Great read by Hostage there to get the ball in the right spot. And Richardson right there, which just puts a little too much power. From that angle, you need the power, you need the height. But sometimes, you just put a little too much on it. Goes past two players there. Tampa recuperates it down low. 33 minutes remaining in the second half.
Renee Towell clears it right to her teammate. Barr trying to get it down. Both teams fall down. Excuse me, both players.
And they're going to play on. You can tell.
Oh, and that's a clear booking right there. As she fell right on her legs. Oh, actually, no booking.
Yeah, no booking. Because it was originally the Tampa player gets a little physical in the air, and then one of the Tampa players already in the ground collides with that Flagler player.
Like we were saying before, it's really, really evident that there's more aggressiveness with the women than the men's.
I'm not even sure if Flagler and Tampa are massive rivals, but playing like it.
Here is a nice clearance by McCarthy. You were saying again?
You can't always tell, like, maybe whatever teams are rivals, and I'm not sure if Flagler and Tampa are super big rivals, but from the way you look at it, they're playing like it. They're getting very physical with each other, fighting for every single possession well. Very entertaining to watch.
Speaking of entertaining, the cross. Unmarked. Good read from Megan Hessel as she saw the defender crunching in.
Good stuff there. Now she's going to be able to send it all the way up. Trying to find Richardson. Not there. But good header. Uh-oh. Going to be one back by Flagler.
There it is. Habib. Habib slips down. Ball falls down.
Free kick here for Tampa.
Did it rain yesterday? I'm not sure because it's pretty slippery here, folks. Jalissa Richardson.
Could be that, or could just be a lot of playing time they've already had. Richardson now trying to get inside the box.
Nice move by Richardson. She gets by, tries to cross it in, and she can't. As number 2, Shannon Matei is down now. I believe Richardson hit off her leg.
Another injury here. I think probably just pulled something or just hyperextended it right there on that defensive play. And it's terrible to watch as well. And thinking about it, of course, Flagler, no matter how good their players are, stuff like this can happen. I think the 4th player that might have to be coming off for now for an injury.
Oh, she's in pain. Deep pain. I believe that was Jalissa Richardson. I think her foot must have got too far. And with this injury timeout, we'll be right back, folks. Stick with us.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Just another ordinary day at UT.
Before you came, I was doing this by myself. And we are back, folks. Injury timeout. And she is getting carried off. Shannon Matei.
Hopefully it's nothing too long term and nothing serious, but that's the type of injury that'll probably be out for the rest of the game. Speedy recovery wishes. Flagler will now get the goal kick back. These types of injuries, even if Flagler gets a win off this game, that's the type of stuff can affect a team long term and really hurt their hopes, especially as a ranked team. That's the type of game that you're thinking, man, you can't afford that type of stuff.
Yes, you can't afford it. You can't afford it. Every player counts with this team.
Because as you were saying, even though there are star players, every player plays a role.
When you look at number 19, Stephanie David,
you can take a look at how we
replacing number 14, Michelle Kanatsky.
Madison McAlone, Gabby DeSautels.
Even Catherine Hostage.
Yeah, and I mean, first off, even if they had Catherine Hostage, if you put basically the whole bench squad with her, that team's going to be significantly weaker than the first team squad that usually goes out there.
Every player counts.
Yep.
As the ball goes out, ball goes in. Here's Knapp. Trying to get something going here. Good hustle from Knapp. Knapp tries to cross it in. Cannot get the precision on the ball as it goes out for a Spartans throw-in. I believe Knapp on this side is kind of weak because she's used to being on the far side and she can cross it in better on that end.
Honestly, I think with the crosses and stuff, it deals with the foot that you use. And for Knapp, I believe she is right-footed.
Good cross in.
She's the best for that.
Volley on the potential. Oh, and Jalissa Richardson cannot get it.
Richardson, good pressure. Staying on the ball.
And it's going to go out for, I believe, a goal kick. Taylor, you were saying again about the other end for Quinn Knapp?
It's less about the side of the field, but or of like the actual field, but the side of where you're moving up and down. So
yes.
Knapp playing on the right side, going to be more comfortable, even on this patch of grass over here, which could be different in elevation in terms of bumps or anything. It's still, you're using your strong foot, your dominant foot. That's where you're going to find more success.
And here's Habib on the counter. A great detail analysis again by Taylor. As the ball is getting fought over. There's the Suttles. Gets the Hostage. Hostage coming in front. Trying to help out players. Good fake by Hostage as she runs down. Has teammates ahead. There's Morris. As the ball goes out for a Saints throw-in, unfortunately.
Great defensive effort there from the Saints defender. I actually thought that would have been Tampa's throwing, but yeah, she was able to close down immediately and get in front of that cross for nothing to happen. But as we saw, that build-up from Hostage, so good tonight.
I was expecting more of that run. It was a really promising run from the Spartans. They had a lot of players up front.
Yep. Meanwhile, not fully cleared away from the...
Oh, not fully cleared away. Here's the chip head. Can he deflect it? It's going to be your own goal from McElhone. Oh, excuse me, the Suttles. We never like to see this, but it's going to be your own goal for the Saints.
And that is just a rough play to watch happen. We take a look at the replay. It's miscommunication in the midfield. Headed away by the Flagler defender. Two Tampa defenders going to try to clear it off the line, but unfortunately they can't do it clear enough. Goes in the back of the net, and Flagler now leads 2-0. Spartans on the brink with 29 to go.
This is the perfect definition of one mistake can cost anything. It could cost it all for the Spartans, as they're now down by 2 with under 30 minutes left of the second half.
And when looking back, Tampa's coach 100% is going to be just so disappointed on that play, because that's really an area where you can blame the players. You say, you have to be more alert. You have to make sure you're not going to put the ball in a situation where a Flagler attacker will run up, head it over every single one of you, and then get that free goal.
Well, let's see what the Spartans do as they quickly lose possession. And you could definitely see by the Saints they're gaining momentum as they have the pulse of the game.
Yep. The big thing, however, currently, Flagler
Nice
leads 2-0.
fake.
There's a saying, a 2-0 lead is the most dangerous lead in all of sports, where teams might get a little bit complacent. Goals can open up. Tampa needs to take advantage of that. However, Flagler's a strong side. I'm not sure how complacent they're actually going to get.
Towel throws it in. Spartans trying to clear it here. Can't seem to get it as they now regroup. A deep ball right to North. I believe ball was trying to get Jalissa Richardson on the other end.
Yep, I think she saw her making the run, but unfortunately wasn't able to kick it out far to the left.
Good pressure by Hostage.
North going to kill some time here. I think it's always smart.
No.
Even in a 2-0 situation like this, Flagler knows that Tampa could come back. They don't want to give him that opportunity to do so. Tampa aggressive in the midfield, but they're going to win it right back.
Good ball in. And she's onside. McCarthy trying to head it. Heads it right to the Saints. Saints. Lil Ronaldo step and dribble. And here's a shot, and it's saved by Hessel.
Great save by Hessel, able to clutch it up to her chest. Now, Tyler's going to be able to keep this inside, play it down the wing, right back to her off that interception.
Tyler, I believe she was trying to wait for it to go out of bounds, but it didn't.
Yep.
And now it goes out of bounds for a Spartans throw-in.
Spartans going to want to bring this up quickly. Time is of the essence. The quicker they score one goal, the quicker they can really try to find that equalizer. But they might be exposed here on the counterattack.
A deep shot. Fairly aggressive, but right to Hessel as she recoups.
Good play by Hessel, being able to clutch the ball again and get it easily. Apart from those two little errors, that one not fully on her, or one that's kind of shared by a lot of players, and the other just a misjudged free kick, but a dangerous chance right here.
Here's Habib with the shot. Oh, it's trying to cross it over, and it's going to be a corner kick.
Great block right there from the Spartan, able to get right back there and in front of that shot.
Spartans are definitely missing their mark on their positions with their men, and they cannot afford this as a almost. They're down 2-0 right now,
yeah.
So let's see if they can recoup and try to get their defense intact.
As you can tell, I think so far Spartans a little bit shakier in defense, but that's because I think they're sending more players up there trying to be ready.
Here's a shot. Kick. It's going to be out of bounds for a goal kick. Well, Taylor, you and me, we broadcasted that yesterday, the volleyball game. How would you think that went out?
I think that turned out very well. It was a great Spartans win, and the volleyball atmosphere is a lot of fun. But honestly, I think the soccer atmosphere is sometimes better. You sometimes get the louder crowd. And it's also nice to be able to do it outside like this, and you get a really nice view of the field from up here. One of the cons is you can't see the numbers as clearly, but with experience, you can tell easier who's in what position.
Yes. And here's number 11. She tries to find her teammates. Oh, a nice dribble fake. Here's a shot. A good shot, but right to Hessel as she's right there. Didn't even have to move on that play.
Yep. Great. It's always great when, as a goalie, you don't have to make too much of an effort to get the ball. So great play there from Hessel. Be able to read it, get in front of it, bring it down simply, and now we're right back up for another Tampa attack.
She falls onto the ball.
I'm going to be honest, That did look more like a dive on that play.
Yes, I think so. I think the ref saw that, but gave it in the favor for the Saints.
Flagler taking their time. They know that they don't need to rush. Always annoying to see a little bit of the parking the bus tactics, but hey.
Here's a kick.
They don't want to take chances.
Flagler tries to clear it. There's the Suttles. Good ball to De La Facade. And the ball goes out for a Saints throw-in. Wow, another player down. Saints cannot get a break.
And here's the crowd right here chanting for the ref to stop the clock. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. She's still down. Probably something to do with the leg.
I don't want to imply here, but since we've seen numerous of Saints players going down, would dehydration be a problem in this case?
It's possible. However, I think the players are dehydrated, but maybe it could be something, maybe with the grass. Maybe they're not used to playing on it. Maybe they've tripped over some rough spots or something. But again, you mentioned it rained yesterday. That can leave the pitch in a little bit of a weaker condition, and that can sometimes catch some players off guard. And maybe it's just not as familiar with it, because you haven't seen Tampa getting these types of injuries. Only Flagler. And it's unfortunate to see, because I think every single injury that there's been, with the exception of one, it's caused a player to go out. We're going to be checking on him. It very well could be dehydration, though.
Could be, because here's the thing. It's colder, it's chilly, and less people, they drink water when it's cold. When it's hot, you're required to drink more water to stay hydrated, so your brain tells you to drink more water to stay hydrated. When it's cold, you kind of chill off and relax and, kind of hope on your body can maintain. But nevertheless, she gets up, and we always love to see that.
Yep. Great to see a player being able to walk it off. Wonder if she'll be able to get back on later tonight. We still have 24 minutes remaining in the second half of action. 2-0, Flagler lead, Spartans. Still a little bit of time left to try to get it to overtime, or maybe even a miracle win.
Yes.
Flagler substitution, entering number 18, Brent Wexler, replacing number 11, Maria Castorina Majica.
Here's a throw-in for the Saints. Good steal from Jalissa Richardson. Gets to the bar. Barr trying to make a run here. Wexler almost brings her down. Barr still intact. Gets it to the Facade. Passes it to Hostage. Hostage at the top of the box. Maybe looking to cross it. Let's see. Gets down. Late cross. And Wexler clears it for a corner kick.
Good defensive play and a great attack there from Hostage. Now, an important corner kick opportunity. Tampa's going to want to be able to capitalize right here.
De La Facade, the kick. Hostage. Oh, good play from North as she clears it. Here are the Saints. 1 minute ahead. Here is North. Oh, excuse me.
And that is a beautiful defensive play from the Tampa defender right there. I believe that could have been DeSautel's on that play. Great job to get in front with that sliding tackle and knock the ball out, preventing that one-on-one chance.
Yes, she stopped Andrea Hernandez from having a great run on that play.
Now, Tampa being more aggressive in the attack will naturally be more exposed in the counterattack. But being down 2-0, that's a risk you have to take.
Here's Habib. Good slide tackle from the Suttles, and I believe it will be a throw-in.
Yep, the referee was motioning for the throw-in, so they will get it.
Habib showing leadership as she has a captain. Oh, a nice nutmeg from Habib.
Ooh.
And she goes down along with the Suttles.
Yeah, rough challenge. Good defensive play, though. It'll be a free kick at the dangerous spot.
Excuse me, that was I have so much.
McCullen, yeah.
Yeah, McCullen. It's so hard to pronounce her name sometimes. But she was limping previously, but now she seems to be good.
Yep. It's always when you get a hit like that, sometimes you'll have a little bruise or just kind of be shaken for a little second. But able to recover immediately shows the resilience of all the Spartan players.
Here's a kick. A little too far. Heads it over. Spartans trying to clear it here. And they regain possession. Cross in. There's Knapp right there. Here's a volley. Just over the goal as Wexler came in out of nowhere. And Knapp falls down. I believe she was collateral damage on that kick.
Yep, I think there was a little bit of contact with the shooter after that shot.
Well,
but she'll be okay. She's helped right back up.
Wexler, 5'2" junior, but definitely has a lot of muscle on her. She brings a lot of force and tenacity with her strength.
And that's the type of thing. You don't need to be the tallest player to play football/soccer. You need to just be able to get in, make those challenges, and if you're able to be physically strong like that, you're able to be physically fast, and you're able to have that stamina to work, you can do great things. Just take a look at, say, N'Golo Kanté. He's rather small for Premier League, but he's one of the best defensive midfielders in the world. Box to box, up and down, in and out. He's able to be in there physically every single time. That's the type of player you want, and that's the type of player she is.
A great comparison to N'Golo Kanté, who is, in my opinion, the GOAT of the midfield for international play. Nevertheless, here is...
Good take.
Good take, yes.
I would say, however, probably for all time, probably Xavi, Iniesta.
Iniesta.
Those two, part of the greatest midfield trio, I think, in history, being Busquets, Xavi, Iniesta, working with Barcelona for so long.
Yes, we missed them playing. Busquets is still playing, of course.
But of course, with Barcelona, we know they've had a fall from grace, and Ronald Koeman had just been sacked early today after a loss to Rayo Vallecano.
Well, that was well expected, in my opinion. Here's the cross in, a little blooper, trying to get to Jalissa Richardson here. We'll go out for a Spartan throw-in.
Under 20 minutes to go. The Spartans having a great attacking possession here.
Hostage. Cross in. There's McElhone. Little blooper and cannot knock it down. Great positioning from her, but cannot execute on that play.
Yep, the volleys are hard to hit, and that wasn't the greatest angle, unfortunately. She's able to hit it up, but unfortunately it doesn't go into the net.
I believe she hit it with the wrong foot on that one. I believe she should have hit it with her left one, but obviously you trust your instincts on that play.
And probably your dominant foot as well.
Dominant foot, yes, of course. That's why we practice both foots in soccer. McElhone trying to have some redemption here. Pushes up the pitch. No one is there. Desperate little blooper here. De La Facade taps it down. Gets it back to McElhone. And it's going to be out for a Saints throw in. A little deflection on that foot. See, Renee Tao even thought so too.
Saints were looking to try to get it quickly up, but good reaction from Tao to be able to get in front of that. Prevent it from happening. Now for the Spartans, who would you say has been a player of the night so far for them?
Player of the night is definitely, I would say, either Knapp, Steiger, or Hostage, but they are losing right now as Habib gets it down, and she trips over. Ref says no call. He's going to continue to play.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I think that she went down a little bit.
She stopped.
Casually in the box.
Yes.
I think that was more of a bait for a penalty rather than actual too rough contact. That's the type of call you might get for the men's soccer. But these refs, they're a lot more harsh and aggressive, and they want to see the real play. Not so much of the trying to get those free kicks type of stuff.
And as the ball goes out, another player is down as the ball hit her chest. I think the wind got knocked out of her, maybe.
I think she's able to get right back up, but yeah. I'm not sure if Flagler was expecting this physical of a game. We see the Spartans can usually be physical, making good challenges and winning the ball. And I think that might be taking a toll on some of Flagler's players.
You can see the Spartans here being a little bit inconsiderate here, as the opponent is still suffering from the injury. This is the second time we've seen this from the Spartans. On the other end, when the previous player had an injury, they try to get the ball in a little bit too quickly.
That's the thing. You do what you can take to win. Sometimes it's a little bit scummy. But overall, You know what? You try to find those
Cross in
a game like this to try to win it. Spartans not able to find that chance, though. Saints will be able to win it back. Rough challenge.
She goes
there.
down.
That will be a foul. And I think that was well deserved. That was a little bit rough in the air challenge. And number 14 stays down.
I think some of these players, you know, they give so much effort, but half of these fouls are accidental.
Yeah,
they're never intentional. The men's is definitely intentional. Definitely. It's very evident for the men's, but for the women's, it's just, I would say, just really aggressive. Really aggressive.
They're going in hard.
Going in hard.
Everything on the field. Sometimes that leads to some rough contact.
Yes.
That's why the refs, I think, are a little more lenient from time to time, letting some contact go and say, hey, you're making fair challenges. Sometimes you get a little bit too rough on a play. As long as no one's dead or dying, playing.
No blood, no foul.
Exactly.
As Habib gets to a teammate. Lassine's great pressure, yes. But Delavakai cannot harness it down.
Flagler running a little slower tempo here. I think they are running more of a 3-4-3, or maybe again maybe a 4-3-1-2.
A 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1.
Here's the ball in. North is right there as no Spartan is present.
North being very smart on the ball, waiting for the Spartan defender to come in, pick it up, and then reset the play. It's a good play to try to get some time off the clock, and obviously Flagler wants this game to get over with. They want to be able to walk out with a win. They don't want to leave it late and leave it too close for any Tampa last-minute heroics.
Here, nice dribbling step back from Wexler, excuse me. Here's Habib going down. Richardson racing down as and she lets it out. Oh, for a goal kick. In my opinion, I thought she had a little tap on that.
I think it was pretty close. Maybe
pretty close.
Again off the player. The refs, of course, have a closer view than we do. Meanwhile, Hustler going to be really quick on this goal kick here, trying to get it up.
15 minutes left. 2-0 Saints. Really haven't taken the foot off the gas here as they continue with the pressure. And here's the counter.
That's going to be the important thing.
Fernandez.
That's going to be the important thing, not taking your foot off the gas. Being able to keep pushing on and attacking and defensive pressure. Tampa, however, probably going to have more attacking chances in the final few minutes, as Flagler will want to just take some time off the clock and slowly build up or find any quick open looks.
A little back and forth action. And the Saints regain possession. Here's Habib. You keep saying her name. Making great runs. Almost passes, towel, and it goes out for a corner. A great run for Habib.
Fortunately, early on the play, had gotten a little shove from one of the Tampa defenders, and she was appealing for a foul. Ref said play on. Meanwhile, I think it's going to be her on that corner kick. That's Liz Hall from Akron, Ohio, sophomore forward.
Just a kid from Ohio. Just a kid from Akron, yeah. Yep. Just a kid from Akron. That's the kid from Akron. Kicks it off. Cross. Little tap in, but it deflected out. And it's going to go out for another corner kick as McEnholm is frustrated in that play.
Yeah, that's always annoying when you can't get it fully out and leads to another chance.
Quick one here. Morris clears it out for a throw-in.
Yep, good job to get it out, reset it with the throw-in, not giving them another full corner kick opportunity. Good to see, though, the Saints once again having the dangerous spot.
Ooh, nice driven by Fernandez. Cross in. No one's there. Wow. If only someone was there. A good little dribble step back from Fernandez. But
that's the thing. Sometimes with those
no one was there.
You're not actually aiming at that far post. You're aiming for that player. But it's sometimes so hard to miss or to judge it. Because we can always watch on TV the players like Kevin De Bruyne, Lionel Messi. Players who can pinpoint a pass from like 50 yards out without even trying.
Bruno Fernandez.
Yeah, especially, Bruno Fernandez too. But at a collegiate level, players aren't going to be able to do that all the time. So sometimes they'll go a little too far to the left, a little too short. And sometimes, unfortunately, they'll go to a spot where no one is. That'd be a wasted opportunity.
And there's going to be another little shaken up injury.
Yep, I think that she's...
Out of all people, it's Wexler.
Tampa's going to try to take it quick. Clock will be stopped.
I believe she took to a knee to the chest by Flagler as they collided together. Again, another scenario as they collide together. Both teams being really aggressive out here, but we always prioritize health first, folks.
It's one good thing here that there's no official sub rules of having limits on subs here, because Flagler would be in a lot of trouble with
Flagler they would have been, well, let's say 9 men. But we had 9,
down to probably their
8
man right here, or 10th player.
Well, we have to make in consideration they had 2 players come off, I believe, so probably be like 9. So
well, I mean, they can make a substitution in an injury, but if they ran out of the officials,
they ran out of the official ones, yeah.
Thankfully, NCAA rules. There's no official subs like that. But interestingly enough, as well, what I had learned for NCAA rules, it's actually multiple people making assists. It's not just the person who made that final pass. Just like hockey, it's the person who made the pass before it too.
Well said, well said.
So that's a little interesting tidbit of a fact. As the player down is still being checked up on. It looks like she's okay. Probably had the wing knocked out, especially if it was a chest. Those are not good at all. They're always mess with the chest, the lungs. Definitely going to need a breather on the sideline. Wonder if she'll be able to get back on for the final few minutes.
One could say the Tampa Spartans kind of relieved that she's coming off, as she had some aggressive hits against the Spartans. Against Quinn Knapp on that last one.
Same substitution, entering number 17, Emery Biggs, replacing number 18, Brent Wexler.
Now, if I'm taking this free kick, I'm not trying to get it over to the left. I'm trying to get it right out wide here, to the right, like this.
A good prediction by Taylor. Renee Towell pushing up the pitch. Good strategy by the coach. And it's going to go out for a throw-in. Not ideally predicted, but still great scoring position right here.
Yep, and that was, of course, I think the goal. Get it out wide and get a massive overload to find that cross in to be someone who can bad touch, and it's going to go right back to the Saints.
Towell a little bit too pressed up on that play. Got too caught up, as she should have backed out just a tad bit. Morris gets it down. Deflection. So it goes out for another Spartans throw-in.
Good throwing here now for the Spartans. Coming right outside the box. Good chance to try to circle it around. Back out to the center backs. Tampa maintaining possession. You can see one person back. They have sent their entire team up there to try to find that goal. But it's going to be out of bounds. A quick Saints throw-in. See what they try to do here. Take it slow or try to go fast.
As we approach almost 10 minutes left of the match. 2-0 still.
Rough
Saints.
challenge. Will be a foul on Tampa. As we mentioned players of the night earlier, my player of the night for Tampa would be Hostage. She's been doing so good in creating attacking opportunities. Even if they haven't always found the back of the net, she's been there making great dribble runs, making great moves to open up the chances. Unfortunately, not a lot of them have gone in, and I don't think it's been primarily her fault.
Yes. They haven't had that many promising runs, but here's a kick right here. Oh, a header in. Hessel right there. A good strategy by Habib. Wow, Habib, an all-around player here tonight.
Yep, I think she's been one of the strongest so far for Flagler, too. Being great plays and being the nuisance for the Spartans defensively.
It's going to be another throw-in for the Saints.
You can tell the urgency differences, of course. Flagler, they're able to be nice and slow. Tampa, they're going 100%.
There's Barr. Barr almost shaking up on that play. Barr pressing. Good defense from the Saints. But there's Richardson with the speed. Wow, Richardson racing down the pitch. Can she cross it in? Little blooper. Oh, and North just gets it out as Hostage collide into her. And it will be a foul.
Yeah, always got to protect the goalie in that situation. Hostage is getting a little bit aggressive there, unfortunately. And it'll be a goal kick.
North almost hit. She almost hit the side of the crossbar in that play.
And that's not good as well with the crossbar. That's a solid metal crossbar.
Yes.
It's going to hurt.
Word. As the ball goes up, Jalissa Richardson, great defense, puts it back more as they clear it out.
Tampa getting a plethora of subs in. All of those fresh legs are going to be pushing all the way up the entire time to try to catch the Flagler defense off guard. As you notice, so many of them are going forward.
Well, I believe the coach is sealing in the deal here as we are under 10 minutes left and they're down by 2, resting the starters for the next game on Saturday against Florida Tech, and which will be their last regular season game. So I would say a smart move by the coach, but nevertheless, let's see what happens as fresh legs enter the pitch.
Replacing number 10, Captain Hostage. Number 25, Hannah Kirkpatrick, replacing number 8, Quinette.
And you did mention, of course, maybe trying to finish the game out. I actually don't think it's that. Even though it's great to be able to rest their starters, the players who've been on the bench, they're able to go full speed for these final 9 minutes. They've probably been on the bench for the majority of the half or the game, so they're not tired at all compared to maybe some of the Flagler defenders or other players who've been out there. That's the type of thing Tampa's going to want, to have full energy players to go ball out these final 9 minutes to find the 2 goals they desperately need.
Yes. Let's hope those fresh legs are actually warmed up in this cold, chilly night.
Yeah, that's of course the thing. You see the little stepping ladder on the sideline. The players are definitely making some runs through that earlier to get themselves warmed up and ready to get back on the field. Going to be offsides for Flagler and a free kick for Tampa. Under 9 minutes to go now.
Number 7, Mia Davis will take it out. Makes debuts for tonight. Good pressure by Lakin Gauman. Gets it back to the goalie, North. Here are the Saints as they run down the pitch. No people ahead of her. Passes right back to her teammates. Playing the middle game here. Here's Fernandez with a shot. Hessel cannot get it down. Barely gets it down. As the opponent comes in flying. I believe that was Liz Hall. And she is down as her legs collided with Megan Hessel.
Yep, that's a great effort to get back on the ball. Great hustle. But an unfortunate collision there. I think she's going to just quickly apologize to her about it. I think she'll maybe said in passing, like, my bad. But, again, good effort by her to get on that ball after not fully securing it the first time. And apart from those 2 instances, Hessel's had a great night in goal. I'd say maybe double-digit saves.
Yes, double-digit saves, but some scary moments.
Of course. But that's, of course, naturally playing as a goalie. You're going to have those scary moments.
It's all about how you regroup.
And it's kind of a shame. If it weren't for that midfield little mishap and that free kick fiasco, Tampa would have probably kept it level. But still, a little bit of time left.
Flagler substitution, entering number 10, Andrea Buston. Replacing number 15, Andrea Fernandez.
So, Andrea Motsund comes in, and Gabby Flores will take it off in the throw-in. Here are the Saints. Habib falls down. Ref no call. Gauman clears it out. As will be a Spartans throw-in. Hannah Kirkpatrick comes in for the first time tonight. Almost a handball on that play. I believe her right arm came up too much on that. Spartans really trying to up the pace here.
They don't have that much time. It's under 7 minutes now. They try to get that throw into the box. Flagler able to clear it. Back up to the midfield. That's a good ball.
There is Hall racing down. The towel's right there, almost jogging on that play. Towel looking at her eye, looking at the defender right in the eye. It's all about determination.
Exactly. You're able to intimidate your opponent. You're able to force them to just kind of look away and say, hey, I'm not going to try it.
Hall did not want to make that run.
Yeah. I don't blame her. And here comes Tampa once again.
Craven. And she lets it out. Frustrated on that one.
Frustrating to see. Still some time remaining, though.
Flagler substitution, entering number 18, Bryn Wexler.
So Wexler
number 4, Annie Habib
comes in as she seems to be good. And the captain, Annie Habib, comes off.
Yep. The armband switching hands here. If you notice, Flagler using the substitutions well to eat a few extra seconds off the clock. That's a good ball up there. Not able to be secured by Tampa. Now it will. Once again.
No blooper play here.
Battled in the midfield.
This hole. Good pressure by Morris. Right on her defender. Good ball.
The real question is, can it be kept in?
Dolores and Davis right there. Davis slides in. Pressure from Kirkpatrick, I believe so. And the ball goes out for a corner kick.
Yep. That's going to be unfortunate for Tampa to concede that corner kick. A chance for Flagler to put the nail in the coffin here.
Emery Biggs. The kick. Quick kick into Wexler. Wexler dribbles it back.
They're going to keep it over at the corner, trying to eat a little bit of time off the clock. Throwing for Tampa. Tampa's still pushing up there. They know they still have a minuscule chance of winning. Flagler, I think, also knows that. They don't want to take any chances. I think they've managed the clock very well, eating a couple minutes off of the clock to make sure Tampa doesn't have too many opportunities to get back into it.
Just a quick segue here. The World Series Game 1 ends with the Braves 6-2 victory over the Astros to take Game 1.
Last night, it's a great win for the Braves. Good to see, of course. I think the majority of the nation is rooting for the Braves.
Certainly I am. As a New Yorker, yes I am. Definitely.
I definitely think it would be good as well. So, always fun to see. Meanwhile, Game 2 so far. Houston leading 5-1 in the third. Throwing here for Tampa.
Here is Tampa. Really pressure, trying to get a desperate act here. Ball goes right back. There's Hall and Towel. Towel clears it. Good clearance by Towel. As Gelman gets it. Here's Morris. Morris gets it to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick on the other end right here. There's a teammate. Matt. Good cross in. Gelman could not get it. And the ball will go out for another Spartans throw-in.
Good chance right at top of the box, but unfortunately defended well. Third away. Tampa, good chance off this quick throwing.
Sophie Mazout. And the ball goes out.
Now if I'm Tampa, I'm risking it. I'm sending the keeper up there, keeping one defender back. Get as many people as you can in the box. Try to find your first goal. Worst comes to worst, you lose 3-0.
It's a 50-50 chance right now. You have to do something to get something going here. As we approach 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to play.
Yep, but from what it looks like, I think they're going to keep it out short and then whip across into the box. They're actually going to send it in immediately.
The kick. Cleared out by the defender. Here's Davis right there. Davis gets to a teammate. Dubuck. Davis trying to cross it in.
Cleared away. Tampa's going to win this back. Nearly dangerous. Good pressure there from the Saints.
Seems to be multiple desperate acts as we approach 2 minutes left.
As old Chris Berman would say, the 2-minute drill.
2-minute drill. Or in football, a 2-minute warning.
Of course. Flagler slowing the throw in again. Not much time left for Tampa. Can they get one consolation goal here?
I had PTSD from the 2-minute drill. I played football in high school.
Yeah. That's always where the fun is, but always where it's the hardest.
Shot deflected.
Tough block right there. It's going to be cleared out.
Davis, quick throw in. Ball goes out. Again, another Spartans throw in. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining.
You have 90 to go on the clock. Tampa sends it in with a throw in. Circled around.
Here's Gammon.
Top of the box, deflected out wide. Going to be intercepted by Flagler up to the midfield. Picked up well by a Tampa player.
I don't think they can get a goal here. At least one.
They got to keep trying. It's going to be sent out wide. A chance to now whip it into the box.
Mazout.
Good defensive play. Flagler going to hold it out He'll be out for a throw-in. 1 minute to go.
1 minute remaining in the half. 1 minute.
This might be one of the last runs here, Taylor.
Yep. Into the box now. Bodied well. Going to keep it inside. Out. Good turn.
Patrick.
Alive. Out wide again. They're still trying to find a
Good
good
step
cross.
back.
Now an open shot with the left foot. Intercepted in the box. Taken up now. Flagler keeps it over. Intercepted near the midfield. 30 seconds left. Tampa still has time. Try to get that one goal, but misplay right there.
And that's going to do it, folks.
That should do it. Flagler can take some extra seconds here as we reach 20 seconds remaining. It has been a great night for football and soccer here. One of the final games for the women's team for the regular season. Coming into tonight, Tampa's record was
I believe 7-5-1, but they will now go and fall to 7-6-1, and the Saints will go up 11-2-1. And that is the match, folks. As the game concludes, we will finish the broadcast here. I'm Brandon Davis.
I'm Taylor Shorty. Thank you for joining us tonight with soccer, and catch us next time.
Have a good night, folks.